আসসালামু আলাইকুম স্যার।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। আমরা
স্যার কেমন
কিছুক্ষণ
আছেন?
ওয়েট করি, ওয়েট করার পর সবাই জয়েন হওয়ার পর শুরু করে দেই।
শিওর স্যার। স্যার একটা বিষয় ডিসকাস করার ছিল,
হ্যাঁ,
সেটা হচ্ছে যে অনেকে বলতেছে যে আসলে পুরো সেশনটা যদি বাংলাতে রাখা যায় তো তাহলে হয়তো মানে ওনাদের বুঝতে ভালো হইতো আর কি।
আচ্ছা
এক্ষেত্রে কি কোনো ইস্যু আছে?
আচ্ছা। বাংলাতে বাংলাতে আপনারা জিজ্ঞেস করিয়েন, সমস্যা নেই, কিন্তু মানে প্রেজেন্টেশনটা ইংলিশে দিলেই ভালো হয়। মানে বোঝাতে সুবিধা হয় আমার পক্ষে। মানে গুগল আর্থ ইঞ্জিনের যে টার্ম গুলো আছে মোটামুটি।
জি জি স্যার, না না, আপনি হচ্ছে ইংলিশ ইউজ করেন সমস্যা নাই, তবে মাঝে মধ্যে মনে করেন যে দু একটা টপিক বাংলাতে আসলে বলেন আর কি।
হ্যাঁ, আচ্ছা, সমস্যা নেই। আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
মানে ওয়ান কাইন্ড অফ ক্লাসের মতো আর কি।
আচ্ছা।
ঠিক আছে, থ্যাংক ইউ। আসসালামু আলাইকুম স্যার।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। আরো 4 জন বাকি আছে।
হ্যালো স্যার, একটা কথা জানার ছিল।
হ্যাঁ, বলেন।
স্যার বলছি, স্যার ArcGIS কি আপনি কাজ করাবেন না?
আর্কজিএস এ শুধুমাত্র আমরা দেখাবো যে কি করে আপনি যেমন কোন একটা টিপ ইমেজ বা হচ্ছে কোনো কিছু এক্সপোর্ট করার পর কি করে ম্যাপ বানাবেন রিসার্চ পেপারের ক্ষেত্রে। যেমন আপনি একটা ল্যান্ড ইউজ ল্যান্ড কভার ম্যাপ গুগল আর্থ ইঞ্জিনে তৈরি করার পর ওই ম্যাপটা কি করে আপনি ম্যাপ লেআউট বা যে রিসার্চ পেপারের ক্ষেত্রে যে ধরনের ম্যাপ তৈরি করা হয় এই ম্যাপগুলো দেখানো হবে আর্ক ম্যাপে কিভাবে কাজ করা হয়। শুধু ওই পার্টটাই। ধরেন যে কোনো ডেটা আপনি টিপ ইমেজ ডাউনলোড করলেন, টিপ ইমেজ ডাউনলোড করার পর কি করে সেটা আপনি ম্যাপ তৈরি করবেন ওই টিপ ইমেজ দিয়ে।
ওকে স্যার, ঠিক আছে, থ্যাংক ইউ।
আচ্ছা। এ- যেমন আপনার এই টাইপের ম্যাপ, যেমন দেখেন এই যে এই ম্যাপটা কিন্তু এই পুরা এনডিডব্লিউআই পুরা ম্যাপটা মানে সেন্টিনেল ইমেজ থেকে তৈরি করা হয়েছে। এবং এই ম্যাপটা পুরাটাই গুগল আর্থ ইঞ্জিনে তৈরি করে শুধুমাত্র টিপ ইমেজটা ডাউনলোড করা হয়েছে। তারপর এই ম্যাপটা আর্ক ম্যাপ সফটওয়্যার দিয়ে এইভাবে মানে লেআউট, তারপর হচ্ছে লিজেন্ড, তারপর আদার যে অপশন গুলো আছে সবগুলো অ্যাড করা হয়েছে। এই প্রসেসটা
যে
দেখানো হবে।
যে হচ্ছে যে এলিমেন্ট গুলো আছে এগুলো সব দিয়ে এক্সপোর্ট করা হয়েছে, তাই তো?
হ্যাঁ 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 হ্যাঁ। এক্সপোর্ট করার পর না, এটা শুধুমাত্র টিপ ইমেজটা এক্সপোর্ট করা হয়েছে। তারপর ম্যাপের যে বেসিক এলিমেন্ট গুলো আছে এই বেসিক এলিমেন্ট গুলো আর্ক ম্যাপ দিয়ে অ্যাড করা হয়েছে। আপনার হচ্ছে লিজেন্ড, তারপর হচ্ছে ম্যাপ স্কেল।
জি জি জি, বুঝেছি স্যার।
হ্যাঁ, যেমন এটা হচ্ছে নাইট্রোজেনের কনসেন্ট্রেশন ম্যাপ। তো এই ম্যাপটা পুরাটাই আমরা তৈরি করেছি গুগল আর্থ ইঞ্জিনে। গুগল আর্থ ইঞ্জিনে তৈরি করার পর এটাকে আমরা ডাউনলোড করছি টিপ ইমেজ। টিপ ইমেজ ডাউনলোড করার পর বাকি যে অপশন গুলো আছে সবগুলো অ্যাড করা হয়েছে।
জি জি স্যার, বুঝেছি স্যার, থ্যাংক ইউ।
ওকে, আমরা এখন শুরু করতে পারি, তাই না? আরো মেবি 3 জন বাকি আছে। আচ্ছা, তাহলে আমরা শুরু করে দেই আজকের ক্লাস। So hi and welcome to the 7 days online training program on Google Earth Engine for remote sensing analysis for beginners to advanced level. So this is our full course content. We try to complete it all of the part, total 7 days. So basically we already covered our first day. Today is our second day. So mainly second day I will try to complete all of the course content. So first of all I will try to show you that part, how you can easily filtering and displaying the satellite images, mainly Landsat and Sentinel, how you can easily filtering and displaying the satellite images, and after how you can easily export these satellite images, and how you can easily use the different types of band combination. Okay, then we also try to discuss about that how you can easily import, filter, reduce, clip and display data in Google Earth Engine platform. Then how you can easily make the time series chart. It can be NDVI or any types of time series chart, how you can easily make. Then export any shapefile and calculating any indices from the satellite images. Okay, so basically Google Earth Engine has its own public data catalog. This public data catalog provide you all of the remote sensing data such as Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, terrain, land cover, atmospheric data, and there are a lot of data set. Okay, and this data set updating daily. Here you can find out the more than 200 public data set, more than 4,000 new images every single day you can get. Here you can find out the more than 5 petabytes of data or more than 5 million of images you can get from this public Earth Engine public data catalog. And this public data catalog is totally free to use. Okay, so anyone can use this data set freely. Okay, so in this time I try to simply open this Earth Engine public data catalog. If you want, you can simply copy the link and open in your browser. It's directly go your Earth Engine public data catalog. Or if you want, you can simply go to your code editor and then simply you can see search bar. From the search bar, simply click on the browse data catalog. Simply click to here. So now we can get all of the data sets. So this is the Earth Engine public data catalog link. So here you can see the all of the data set, climate and weather data, surface temperature, climate, atmospheric weather, different types of imagery, Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, high resolution imagery, different types of terrain data set, land cover data set, cropland data set. So a lot of data set we can easily get from this in here. So you can see when I click on the MODIS, so here I can get all of the MODIS satellite image collections such as Landsat 9, Landsat 8, Landsat 7, then Landsat 5, 4, 1 to 5. We can get all of the sensor data for the Landsat also. We can see the MODIS. So there are a lot of MODIS product. We can get all of the MODIS product we can easily get from this data catalog. So there are a lot of data set for the MODIS we can easily get from this data catalog. As well as also Sentinel. You can see when I click on the Sentinel, I can get all of the Sentinel image collections such as Sentinel 1, also Sentinel multispectral instrument, then Cropomi dataset, then ocean and land color instrument. Okay, and we can also get the some derivative dataset such as dynamic world, ES world cover. So all of the dataset we can easily get from this Earth Engine public data catalog. So mainly in this time I will try to discuss about the Landsat imagery. So mainly Landsat imagery, we can see the all of the Landsat collection in here. You can see Landsat 9. Basically this data set you can get from the year of 2021 and present time. You can get the data satellite imagery. Landsat 8 you can get from the year of 2013 to present time. Landsat 7 you can also see the time duration. Between this time duration you can get Landsat 5, Landsat 4 and Landsat 1 to 5. So in this time all of the image for filtering the same process. So I try to show you that only for the one image. You also try to for your own self for the Landsat 9, Landsat 7 you can also try to filter for your region. Okay, And when you want to filter your satellite images, you can get the some cloud or haze on your satellite images. So we can easily remove all of the cloud and haze from our satellite images. I also try to show you the another class how you can easily remove all of the cloud and haze from the satellite images. So today I will try to show you that how you can easily filtering this Landsat image collection, and after filtering how you can easily display the satellite images, and how you can easily export these satellite images. Okay, so first of all, here you can see, so mainly when you want to work with the filtering and visualizing the satellite images, so it's mainly depend on some factor. So first of all, region of interest. Suppose you want to need a satellite image for Dhaka city. So you want to need a satellite image for the Dhaka city. So this is the region. So region is a one factor. Suppose you also need to only for those images, which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. So you want to need only for those images, which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. So this is the another factor. And third factor is that you need the satellite image for any specific time period, such as rainy season, wet season, then any season or any time period. Okay, so when you want to filter the Landsat image collection, we need to it's depend the total three factor. First factor is your region of interest. Second factor is that image properties. So image properties, cloud cover. Cloud cover is a image properties. Suppose I want to need only for those image, which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. So this is a image properties. Okay, and third factor is that you want to need only for this image, which image is available only for the summer season or wet season or rainy season. Okay, so a specific time period. So in this time I try to show you this part how you can easily filtering the Landsat image collection according to the total three factor. Okay, so I simply open my code editor. Okay, so in this time first of all, I simply import the Landsat 8 image collection. I simply click on the Landsat 8. Then I can get all of the Landsat image collection. Here you can see top of atmospheric, surface reflectance, raw image, all of the image for filtering and visualizing the same process. Okay, so in this time I want to work with the top of atmospheric image collection. So I simply click on the top of atmospheric. So now I can get all of the image information. Here you can see dataset availability date we can get between this time period for this satellite images. We can get the dataset provider is that USGS and Google Earth Engine snippet. So this is the unique ID. So every dataset has a unique ID. In this time I want to work with the Landsat 8 top of atmospheric. So this is the unique ID of Landsat 8 top of atmospheric reflectance satellite images. So when you want to work with the Sentinel, this is the another unique ID. When you want to work with the MODIS, this is the another unique ID. So in this time I want to import this dataset in my code editor. So this is the dataset. This dataset I want to import in my code editor. So I can simply copy the this unique ID of the Landsat top of atmospheric reflectance satellite images. I simply copy, simply copy, and then paste in my code editor. So I simply paste in here. Okay, so you can see now I can get this. It's copy. So in this time, this full image collection I want to store it in a variable. So I simply take a variable. You can put any variable name. So I simply take a variable name, suppose L8. Okay, so you can see this is my image collection of the top of atmospheric image collection. This image collection is stored in a variable L8. Okay, so now the full image collection is stored the L8. Okay, so in this time I want to check how many images are available for the whole world between the time period year of 2013 to present time. How many images are available for the whole world? I want to check it. Okay, in this time you can see full image collection is stored in the variable L8. Okay, so in this time I want to just use a function. I simply print. I want to print the number how many images are available for the whole world between the year of 2013 to present time. How many images are available? So I simply call the variable L8 because this L8 is stored all of the images. Okay, then I simply use a size function. So size. So size is a function. Mainly it's determine how many images are available. Okay, for the L8. L8, what is the L8? L8 is the variable, or L8 is the stored all of the image collection of Landsat top of atmospheric. So I simply click to the run. So now it show me the result. How many images are available for the whole world between the year of 2013 to present time, this time period. How many images are available? I want to check it for the whole image collection. So we can get the totally large image collection. Okay, you can see. It working. There are the large number of image collection you can get. Okay, so here you can see we can get the more than 1 million images for the Landsat 8 top-up atmospheric for the whole world. In this time, this large collection, I want to filter it somehow. Okay, so in this time, how I can filter? So my filtering process depend on the 3 factor. First factor is that region of interest. Second factor is that image properties. Third factor is that a specific time period. Okay, these 3 factor I apply and then I filter this large image collection. Okay, so in this time you can see this large image collection is for the whole world. In this time I don't need for the whole world. I need suppose only for the Dhaka city satellite images. So first of all I need to import the Dhaka city shapefile, and previous class I also try to show you that how you can easily import your shapefile. So I already imported my shapefile, Dhaka city shapefile. I simply click to here. This shapefile is imported in my code editor. I simply put the name, suppose ROI. Okay, so in this time this image collection is for the whole world, but I don't need for the whole world. In this time I want to need this satellite image for the Dhaka city. Okay, so for this I simply take a variable and put the variable name, suppose filter region. Okay, you can use any variable name. You can see this large number of image collection is stored in a variable L8. So I simply call the L8. I simply copy and paste here. Okay, then use a function. It's called the filter bounds. So mainly filter bounds is a function. In this time this filter bounds function is intersecting with your full collection with your region of interest. So in this time I simply check the argument. You can see geometry. Okay, so in this time my geometry is my shapefile variable name. So I simply put the shapefile variable name is that ROI. Okay, so in this time you can see I want to filter according to my region or according to my boundary area. So that's why I simply call the large image collection. This large image collection I want to filter according to my boundary. And what is the ROI? ROI is my boundary shapefile variable name. Okay, so now I want to check how many images are available for my boundary of Dhaka city. How many images are available? I want to check it. So I simply again the print function and call the filter region and paste here. Okay, then use here the size function and click to the run. So now you can check. We can get the 388 images for the Dhaka city boundary. Okay, so 388 images is available for the Dhaka city boundary. Okay, so in this time, suppose from the 388 images, I want to need only for those images, which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. Okay, I need only for those image, which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. Okay, so that's why I simply take the another variable. Suppose filter metadata. So filter metadata, I simply take the variable. You can put any variable name, no problem. You can see these 388 images. From the 388 images, I want to need only for those images which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. Okay, this 388 image is stored in a variable. What's the variable name? Filter region. I simply copy and paste here. Okay, in this time I want to filter the image properties such as image metadata, such as cloud cover land. So there are a lot of image properties are available. So in this time when you want to filter the image properties or image metadata, we are using a function. It's called the filter metadata. Okay, filter metadata is a function. So mainly when you want to filter the image properties, we are using the filter metadata. And what is the argument? You can check. You can get the 3 argument: name, operator, and value. What is the name? Name is the properties name. What is the operator? Operator is that less than or greater than. And what is the value? You can set the value less than 1, less than 2, like this. In this time I simply go to the image information sheet You can check the image properties. You can see image properties. I want to work with the cloud cover. So I want to filter according to the cloud cover. I want to need only for this image, which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. So I simply copy the cloud cover image properties name and just paste here and use the quotation because this is a string. Then operator, I select the operator such as less than. I select the value for 1. So I simply select the value for 1. Okay. So now I want to check how many images are available. Which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. I want to check it. So I simply use here the print function and then call the filter metadata. I simply copy and paste here and use here the size function and click to the run. Click to the run. So now I can check. We can get 57 images is less than 1% cloud cover for my region. Okay. So in this time, this 57 images, what is the time duration? This time duration is that you can see between this time period. Okay. I don't need for the long time period. I want to need only for the satellite image for year of 2021. So for this, I simply take the another variable. Suppose I simply take the variable name filter date. Okay. Filter date. In this time, you can see this 57 images is stored in a variable. What's the variable name? Filter metadata. I simply copy it and paste here and use a function. It's called the filter date function. Okay. And what is the argument? You can see start date and end date. So I simply put here the start date. Suppose year of 2021, 1st January from, you can put any time period. Then I simply put here the year of 2021, December 31. And now I want to check how many images are available for the year of 2021 for my Dhaka city region. So I simply use here the print function and then call the filter date. Simply copy and paste and use here the size function and click to the run. So now I can check only for the 4 images. Okay. So you can see, first of all, I can get total more than 1 million satellite images for the whole world. Okay. Then I filter it according to my region of Dhaka city. I want to get 388 images. Then I also filter it from the 388 images. I want to need only for this image, which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. I find out the 57 images. Okay. From the 57 images, I want to need only for this image, which images are available for year of 2021. I want to get only for the 4 images. Okay. So this is the filtering process. First of all, I can get the totally large image collection. Then I filter it according to the region, according to the image properties, according to the specific time period. Okay. So in this time, anyone any question in this part in here for the filtering process?
No, sir. Clear.
Okay. So in this time, when you want to work, suppose you want to work a region, this region is not available, less than 1% cloud cover is not available, less than 1% cloud cover image is not available. So then you also need to increasing the value. Okay. Suppose you want to work with the coastal area as well as also some river bank, then you did not find out the less than 1% cloud cover is not present in here. Then you can see there is its result showing the 0. 0 means that in this area there is the no satellite image for the less than 1% cloud cover. So then you also need to increasing the cloud cover value. Okay, then check again. Okay, so in this time Dhaka city we can easily find out the less than 1% cloud cover images, and we can get the total 4 images. Okay, in this time what is the properties of the 4 images? These 4 images is stay in my Dhaka city. This 4 images is the less than 1% cloud cover. This 4 images is available between this time period year of 2021. Okay, so I want to check what is the acquisition date of the total 4 images. This 4 images is not captured at the same time of the year. Okay, so it's take the different time of the year. Okay, so I want to check the time. So for the checking the time, I simply take a function such as print and simply copy the filter date and paste here and click to the run. So now I can get all of the image collection information. You can check total 4 images. You can see the 4 elements, and each image I can get total 17 bands. So I simply click to here. You can check. I want to go to the feature. So 0 refers to the first item. I can get the first image. This acquisition date is the year of 2021, 17 March, then 18 November, 17 March, 28 November. So I want to get all of the image acquisition date in here. So in this time, suppose you want to work only for the image year of 2021, 17 March. You want to only work for this image. So then you can simply click to here. Here you can see this image has an ID. Okay, you can see this is the image ID. You can simply copy this ID from here. Just simply copy and then simply take a variable. Suppose image. You can put any variable name. Then simply use the ee.image and then paste the image ID. Okay. So you can say I simply work with this time period date image 17 March. Then I simply copy this ID and then paste here and use a function ee.image. So in this time, I want to show the result. So you can see I simply use here the map.add layer, and then I simply call this object name is the image. I simply copy and paste here and click to the run. A new layer will be added here, but I did not see my area. So in this time, I also need to center focus of the shape file. Okay. So for this, simply use a function. It's called the map.center object and simply call the ROI. And zoom level suppose 13 and click to the run. Okay, so in this time you can see I can get the result as a tiles. Okay, I did not add the visualization, that's why it look like this. When I want to add the visualization, then we can get the better result. In this time you can see I can get the satellite image as a tiles. Okay, so for this tiles I can simply clip this. So I simply use a function clip. So I simply use a clip and clip with my shape file ROI and click to the run. So now you can say I can get the result, but this tiles has a problem. You can see this tiles is not covered my full area. You can see, so you can see this tiles is not covered my full area. Okay, so I also open the another layer for the shape file, then you can easily understand. Suppose I simply also add the shape file layer. So I simply use the map.add layer and then call the ROI and click to the run. So now you can check. Okay, our boundary area is not covered with these tiles. You can see. So you can see our boundary area is not covered. Okay, so this there is a no satellite image in this time. Okay, so in this time I also take the another satellite image from the tiles. Simply go to the feature and try to check the second image is covered or not. I simply copy and then paste here. Now we can check this tiles is covered or not. I simply paste here and click to the run. Okay, so it's also not covered. So I simply check the third image. And click to the run. Okay, so this tiles is covered our full region. Okay, so now we can easily work with these satellite images. Okay, so in this time you can see I want to add the visualization for the satellite images. So I can easily use here the different types of band combination. From here you can see I simply click to here and then I simply use here the true color composite. So red band, then green band and blue band, RGB color. Then I simply use the 98%, then apply. So now you can see I can get the satellite image for the Dhaka city and what is the acquisition time period, year of 2021, 17 March. I can get the satellite images, and this there is
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
How do we know the B4 is red or B3 is green and B2 is blue?
Okay, I can get all of the information from the band. You can see they already provide the red, green, blue. Okay, so all of the information you can get. So in this time you also need to write study about the band combination. So I also refer a website. You can simply go to this website such as Okay, so this website you can get the all of the information about the band combination. So band combination we are using for the identify the different types of features, such as you can see for when I use the band combination for the true color composite like this 432 or red, green and blue, I can get the true color composite. So true color, what is the true color? It is the related to the human eyes can see. So in this time we can get the healthy vegetation is the green, unhealthy flora is the brown, urban feature appear to white and gray, and water is the dark blue or black. Also you can see the another band combination, near infrared band, red band and green band, 543. Okay, so you can see when you use this band combination, it's also called the false color composite. Mainly in this time when you use this band combination, here the red pixel value, you can see red color identify the better vegetation. Okay, so also you can see blue or dark areas or urban feature look like the white color like this. Okay, so you can see when I use this band combination, it's showing the color this type of band combination, you can get this image look like this. You can see also the short wave infrared band combination. So when I use the band combination, you can get this image look like this. Also you can see agriculture in band combination. So mainly when you want to identify the agriculture field, then we are using this type of band combination, and this band combination is also used for the identify the barren land, okay, or fallow land. We can easily identify when you use this. Okay, so you can also read this, then I hope you can easily understand. So mainly we are using the band combination for identify the different types of feature easily. Suppose in this time you can see it's called the true color. So true color I can easily understand, this is the water body, this green is the vegetation, also you can see this is the build up area. Okay, suppose in this time we are already know about all of the person from the Bangladesh, we are already know about the Dhaka city. So Dhaka city, where the water body, where the vegetation, suppose this is the Hatirjil lake, we already know about all of the things. But as a suppose you want to make the land use land cover classification, this place you did not visit anytime. Suppose you can make the land cover classification of the other region or other country. Okay, other country, any local region, you did not visit the physically this region. For this you did not understand where the water, what is the vegetation, you did not easily understand. Then we also need to use here the different types of band combination. Suppose in this time you can see when I use the band combination 5, 4 and 3, this is a true color composite. When you use the true color composite, it's showing the vegetation as a red pixel value. Okay, so you can say simply click to the apply. So you can see we can get the red vegetation as a red pixel value and water bodies as a dark. Suppose you want to make the land use land cover classification for the unknown place, this place you did not get go to the physically. So in this time you are using this band combination, you can easily identify this water, you can get the water black color, you can identify this is the water body. You can get the better red color, it identify the vegetation. So we are using the different types of band combination for identify the different types of feature. So when I talk about the land use land cover classification, then I also try to discuss about the lot of time for the band combination. So I use here the different types of band combination for identify the different types of the feature. Okay, any question?
So that means we have to memorize the band combination.
Yeah. So you need to memorize the band combination, and very easy. So you can also you can get the just from this you can use this, and this band combination is the same for all of the images. Suppose when you want to work with the Sentinel, just it change only for the band name.
Yeah, suppose it's only the proper name actually, proper number, and then it's going below.
Yeah. So suppose you want to any question?
No question, sir.
Okay.
No more question. Please.
Okay. Suppose you want to work with the Sentinel image. This Sentinel image near infrared band name is the B8. Okay, then you can use here the B8 when you want to use here the near infrared band. So you can easily get all of the band name from this image information sheet, and according to the image information sheet, you can easily apply the band combination in here. Okay. So in this time I'm going to use here the true color composite. So 4, 3 and 2, then apply. So now I can get the natural color band combination in here. Okay, so in this time I just need to, you can see this visualization parameter is not imported in my code editor, it's showing only for this map interactive view. I need to import it, so I simply click to the import. You can see now it will be imported. Okay, so I simply copy the variable name, and after the object name you can see this is the object. Okay, object name we always put the visualization. So in this time, what is the visualization variable name? I already copy, I simply paste here. Okay, so now this visualization is set with my map. Okay, so you can see when I click to the run, this visualization is set with my map, satellite images. Okay, so now it's set. Okay, so this is the process for when you want to work with only for the single image. Suppose you want to make the NDVI map for the any single image, so I can easily get the single image and I can easily make this NDVI map or other types of map. Sometime you also need to make the composite. Suppose I can get the total 4 images. Using the 4 images, I want to create the median pixel value. All of the 4 images, I take the median pixel value and make a one composite. So for this, it's also easy. Just you can simply take a variable. In this time, total 4 images. From the total 4 images, I want to create the median pixel value. Okay. So for this, I simply take a variable. Suppose final image. Okay. Then I simply equal sign. You can see this 4 image is stored in a variable. What is the variable? Filter date. I simply copy the filter date and paste here and use a function. It's called the median. Okay, in this time I can created the total 4 images median pixel value. Okay, so I want to show the result, so I simply commenting all of the things. It when you want to work with a single image, you can just follow this process. In this time I show you that how you can easily work with the all of the images median pixel value and show the display the map satellite image. So for this I can simply take a map dot add layer again and then simply call the final image, copy and paste, and I simply also need to clip with the shapefile. So clip with the shapefile is that ROI, and I click to the run. So now it created the total 4 images median pixel value. Okay, so median pixel value and create the one composite. You can see I did not add the visualization, so that's why it looked like this. So I simply add the visualization from here also. So I simply click, I set the suppose B4, B3 and B2 band composite, then use the stress for 98% for better looking, then simply apply. So now I can get the satellite images for this. In this time, this satellite image is created from the total 4 images median pixel value. Okay, and you can see the first we also try to work with the for the single images. Okay, so in this time I need to export the satellite images. So these satellite images we can easily export from here and work with the other software such as ArcMap or QGIS or ENPI or other remote sensing software. We can easily use these satellite images. Okay, so in this time you can see here this is my image collection, and you can see when I filter my region, I take a variable filter region. Okay, when I use the filter metadata function, I use the filter metadata another variable. Filter date, I take the another variable. Median, I take the another variable. But if you want, you can take only for the one variable, and under this variable you put all of the function. Okay, so in this time I take only for the one variable, and in this variable I put all of the function, filter bounds, filter metadata, filter date, median, clip, all function I set only for the one variable. Okay, so for this I simply commenting all of the things. Thus as I simply commenting all of the things, and then I simply take the one variable, suppose image. You can put any variable name. In this variable, under this variable, I put all of the function, filter bounds, filter metadata, filter date, median, clip, all of the function. So I simply call my image collection L8. So L8. Then I simply use here the first of all filter bounds, then filter bounds with RY. Okay, then I simply, if you want you can write the code in here, simply use the dot notation. If you want you can simply space and use the dot notation, no problem. Okay, so in this time I can simply in here the dot notation and write the function. So space is doesn't matter when you want to work with the JavaScript programming, but when you want to work with the Python, this space is very matter. Okay, but JavaScript space is doesn't matter. Okay, I simply use here the filter suppose metadata and put here the property name, suppose cloud cover, then put here this less than, suppose less than 1. I simply put the less than 1. Then I simply put here the another function, suppose filter and then I simply put the start date and end date such as year of 2021, suppose 1st January from year of 2021 December 31. Then I simply take the another variable. I want to create the median composite median. Then I also need to clip with my shapefile. Okay, but when you want to use the for the single image, then you did not use the median and clip. So in this time you can see when I print this, when I just print this image, print dot image, and use here the size function, size, and click to the run. You can see it's showing the image is not a function, so it's a wrong. So in this time, when you want to use here the median and clip, then this size function is not work. Okay, so for suppose you in this time you want to check the how many images are available, so you can simply commenting this line, commenting, also commenting, and click to the run. In this time you can see this size is what we can get the 4 images. Okay, in this time these 4 images I want to make the median pixel value, so I simply use the median function and also use the clip function, clip with ROI. I want to show the result, so I simply use this map.add layer, and then I simply call the image and click to the run. So now we set it our satellite images, and I can simply, you can see I simply add the visualization before, and visualization is not added so you can simply set this, then you did not add it the again and again, so you can simply set the before B3 and B2, and then it's 98%, and apply. After the apply you can also import. Then I simply copy the variable name, simply copy and paste in the after the object name, so I simply paste the after of the object name and click to the run. So now it's set it. Okay, this visualization is set with my code editor. Okay, so when I click in here, then I can get this satellite images. Okay, so this is the process for filtering and visualizing the satellite images. Using the same code, you can get the satellite image for any you can get the satellite image for any place in the world. Just you can simply import your shapefile and you can get this Landsat. Suppose you want to simply change the time period. I want to need the satellite image for year of 2000, suppose 15. So I simply use here the 2015. Suppose I also use here the 2015 December. Then click to the run. Then I can get the satellite image 2015 look like this. Okay, so now this satellite image represented the year of 2015. Okay, 15 satellite images we can get. Okay, so this is the process for filtering and visualizing the satellite images. So in this time I also try to show you this part, how you can easily export the satellite images. So in this time, anyone any question about this topic? Anyone any question? Okay, anyone any question? Okay, so in this time I try to show you this part, how you can easily export these satellite images from here. Okay, so let's go.